Hey everybody. So today we're going to look at a script for changing a bunch of parameters in a family, specifically type parameters. And we're going to look at changing the load classification parameter. That one's a little bit trickier. So we're going to look at that and doing that in Dynamo. But before we look at that, I kind of want to give you an overview of why I built this script. It was because within the firm I work for, a buddy of mine is an MEP manager or MEP BIM manager, and he has these families with hundreds of types, so different types of pumps and stuff that have tons and tons of types in them, and he needed to update the types for those families, and his process was to do it manually, and that was fine when he had 10, 20, even maybe 100 types to update. But when it got past that to 200, 300, 400, that's a lot of time that adds up. So I built this script to kind of speed up that process. Now, there is other ways of handling this. The only two ways that I know is leveraging Dynamo and obviously other programming methods such as Python or C#. But what else you could do is go into the family, edit type, and then go to File, Export Family Types, which is going to export out a TXT file that you could open up as in Excel. You can quickly edit those parameters, save that file as a TXT file, open it up. Then you have all those in the type catalog. You have those options. You can quickly choose them, and then you have a family. Now, I have not tried that method. That is a method you could probably take a look at and see. But what today we're going to look at is the Dynamo way. So here's the family, and within that family, if we click the family types, we can see that there is, about I would say 20 different types. Yes, so 28 types. And we're going to look at, actually 18 types, because it starts at type 3 and then these two. So 18 types, and we're going to quickly change them. So currently we're going to look at the load classification parameter. So if I just search for that, oops. Oh, did it again. Okay. So this is set to H. What we want to change... we want to change all of these to match that first one. So if I jump over to size 100, you can see that's set to E. If you go to type 12, you can see that's set to E. This workflow, it's not the most, it's not the smoothest, because we do have to update at least one element or one type. We have to go in there, update the whatever parameter to the appropriate parameter, and then from there apply them to the rest of it with the rest of the types with Dynamo. The reason we have to do that is the load classification parameter is a little bit different, and this is the way that I found to work with it. You can see we have to click that button, and we can kind of choose different ones. But in Dynamo, if that H, the parameter that you want to change it to already exists, you can grab that element and then apply that to the rest of the types. That's what I found. Now, if you were updating like the manufacturing parameter, which pops up whenever you're in Revit. So if we go back into the project, we can select on that, go to Edit Type, and then we should have a manufacturing under identity data, and you can see here. Now we could update this, because this is just a string input. So this one we don't have to change. Some of those parameters you don't have to worry about. You can just update them. But for this load classification parameter, this is the workflow that I found works. So I've already updated the first parameter, or the first type parameter. And now what I'm going to do is apply H to every other type. So all other, the 17 other types, I'm going to apply the H for the load classification value. So I'm going to bring over Dynamo, and then we'll quickly look at this. So this is it's not, there's not too much going on here. So what we're going to do is look at kind of group by group. My buddy, the MEP BIM manager, he actually added the notes, or the groups and the notes. So it kind of breaks down what's going on and what you need to do, because it is a couple steps. So the first step is to run it, and before I start, the package that you'll need for this is Orchid. It's a fantastic package. It has awesome stuff for working with families. But you run, we want to run this to figure out exactly what family we want to work with. So it might be on the correct one, but we'll check real quick. So it looks like it's grabbing the correct family from that list. So now what I'm going to do is unfreeze this node. And then this is just going to grab the last node, because sometimes that list over here, list 2, will have like multiple elements, and most of the time I was using this, I was able to just grab the last element, because typically what I would do is load whatever family that I wanted to quickly update all the types, load it into a totally blank project, and typically this is the list structure output of this family all node. It looks like this. Now if you load it into an actual template, this list may have a lot more stuff in it, and so all we're doing is we're looking at the list, the index, and grabbing the elements. So that's all this is doing. Let me know if you are newer to Dynamo and you have trouble with that. The next bit is we're going to do a family edit. So that's all that needs is a family input. So that's why we're getting the family there. We just needs a family input, and then I did this so that it would take the item out of a list. It would just take it, and now it's just the document. I think I was having some issues with lists, so that's all I'm doing here. And then now this was used in 2020 and 2019. He updated this in 2019. So there's an Orchid, there's a difference with the family type node. So I just have to find that node. Let's do that again. Can't remember exactly which one it was. It's probably going to be the last one I pick. And now that I think about it, it makes sense that it's that one, because we are tying in a document, so that goes here. We're going to do shift and just pull that off. So if you do happen to use this for 2019, just remember when you open it in 2019, it'll do the same thing we just saw there, and you just need to search for the correct node, and then you're good to go. So the only thing, so I like to freeze it just after here. Before it actually goes in and saves the document, because I want to make sure that I'm grabbing the correct value. So we'll go ahead and run this, and then we'll take a look at this dictionary. And so you can see we've got the electrical load classification values. You can see this is this node itself is getting the parameter value. So we just tie in the family document, family type, which is what we get here, and then parameter name. which is up here, the low classification. The family document, that's actually from over here. So earlier when we did family edit. And what we get is in return is a list of all of the classifications. So and you can see there's two lists here. Each of them have 18 values in them, and they're the value by type and then value by parameter. What we're going to do is just take the value by type. I don't think it really matters because these are the same exact elements. But in this instance, I mean, this works, so you don't have to change it. But we just want to verify that this first element is different because that tells me that, okay, that's H2595 is the element ID of H, and that's what we want to apply to every other type. So all of these are E, and then now we're going to go ahead and apply that to the family. So you can see over here the family types. So we're going to apply to every one of these. Starting at size 080, even though that's the same, we're not dropping it from the list. We're just going to apply the same value to it. But it will update the rest of these to the correct value, which is going to be H. And to verify that we're looking at the correct value, we can just look here and see that that's H. Also, just to kind of give you a visual of the other items, if we do last item, we can change that to level 2, tie that in here. We'll do an element.name node. Oops, not the whole group. This should be E. As you can see here, that's E. And then we'll just delete that. And now we want to apply H to the rest of these. So that's what this will do. This node here will go ahead and apply all of those changes. And then finally at the end, it will close the document and save it. So let's go ahead and run it. And then in the background, we'll actually see this file get updated. So it's 11:14 p.m. here. You can see this just updated. So we have 11:13 p.m. If we drop down this this list, it's reading null. That happens sometimes. And then this one should say document saved and closed. So it's saved, it's closed. Now if we, I didn't load it back into the project. So what we can do is just drag over the updated one. We'll just say update parameters. We'll search it over here, FCU. You can see all the different types. They're still there, and all we have to do is now just click on the family, edit type. And if we scroll down, so this is 100. This should be H. It was E before. You can see low classification is set to H. We go to type 9, scroll down, low classifications H, and then we'll just skip to 18 and take a look at that one. You can see that's H as well. So there you go. That's just a quick way to quickly update all your different types with the correct parameter. If you want, just take this script and use it yourself. Feel free to add it, develop it, do whatever you want. reach out to me if you have any questions about the script, you have any trouble. Make sure to install the Orchid package if you don't have it already. And I appreciate you watching. Well, before I let you go, check out the Discord channel if you haven't. It is looks like this if you don't know what Discord is. But we can talk about Dynamo, machine learning, Grasshopper, data AC, jobs. I mean, a lot of different things we can discuss in here. It's a BIM and DS, so data science type channel or server. So feel free to check that out. You'll find the link below. There's a Discord link, and I didn't mention, but you will find the script below in the OneDrive link. There'll be a thing called like presentations and models or something in files. Go to that, get the OneDrive link, find this folder. It should be named Dynamo Update Type Parameter. Find that. You can get the script and use it however way you want. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.